Hey everybody, welcome to another Interstellar Space Genesis video. Today we're going to go into ship design. Ship design is probably one of my favorite aspects of a 4X space game ever since the original Master of Orion. Just, designing your ship and then seeing how it does out there. It's just extremely satisfying to me, and probably my favorite aspect of the 4X game is ship design. And sadly, that's where some games really fall off for me, is when they don't let you design ships, like the Civilization kind of model, where, hey, here's your unit, and that's all there is to it. Or if it's not deep enough, and things like it's just like you have laser 1, laser 2, laser 3, fusion, but they all do the same thing. There's no choice. And then you just have to pick the better one. And I hate that. I like there to be variation. I like good, meaningful choices to make. So let's see what ISG brings to the table. All right, so we'll just go into a new design. So actually, first for that, let me show research. I've done a bunch of research, so I could show some things. And all right, back into ship design. Create a new design. You can name the designs whatever you want. There's the sizes, so like Titan, which is the biggest. You can flip it around. These are cool looking ships. Frigate, smallest. Oops. Cruiser. So there's 5 types of ships, and they each have some inherent starting bonuses. So like ship defense and ship attack. Titan has a lot less defense because evasion bonuses is for defense. So there's some inherent bonuses based on the size. We'll do a cruiser since that's a decently sized ship. Space available, so instead of something like power, there's no reactors or anything in this. It's based on space. And then there's the cost. So if we look over on the left-hand side, it's weapons. On the right-hand side, you get your engines, your armor, and your shields. All right, let's see here. So it's important to note in weapons. So say like this laser, it's a very basic 1 damage, 4 max. However, if you look at, they do have miniaturization. So as tech increases, things take up less space, which is great. And then you can also change the firing arc, and that will adjust the cost and space. So like here we have a 360 degree firing arc. It's more expensive and takes up more space. Or if we just put it rear, 90 degrees rear, it's default. Same with front, or you can do 270 degrees. And then on the right hand side, there are more options. So you can turn some of these on and off. Heavy mount, you can make it a heavy mount. It increases space and cost and provides more damage, range, and things like that. Point defense, you can turn that on. So for example, for this cruise, I'm going to use laser as a point defense module. That it decreases the space and cost, however, and decreases the range, but increases accuracy. Continuous beams, range dissipation, and then you can change how many you want on here. So I'm going to put 2 point defense systems on here. Let's put a nuclear missile on here. You can change the number of missiles. So install 5 missiles in each weapon. You can make that 10. As of course the space and cost goes up. 20. Down to 2. We'll keep it at 5. And then for weapons, there's of course more. There's options here. Make them heavily armored. Make them fast. I don't have the miniaturization level to do MERV, which is pretty cool. And then ECCM, which is a counter to ECM, we could turn on too. But I'm not too worried about that. That increases the cost pretty much. Let's look at some special systems. We could turn on an ECM jammer. That is expensive. It takes up a lot of space. And then battle pods, if you remember, they increase the space. But they're really expensive. So we have 169 with it, 139 without it. So for 30 space, you can ask for that. We only have the right-clicking out of here is something that is a bit of a pain. So I don't mean to do it, but that's the way it is.
Choose your preferred shield technology. Keep in mind that...
So, shields, we're currently researching Class 1 shields, but you get a choice of what you want to put on it. I don't know why. I do have a fusion drive. I don't know why it's not showing up here. Let's go check that out real quick. So if we go into research, fusion drive, all ships are automatically upgraded with this technology when discovered. So does that mean this guy has a fusion drive? No, it says nuclear drive. I'm currently researching this. I'm not sure what the deal is with the fusion drive. Oh, I don't have it yet. I guess I don't have that colonized yet, so I don't have the special thing for that yet. So that's why. Anyway, back to ship design. 360-degree point defense is kind of what we're going for here. We'll put 2 of them on there. We'll go with nuclear missile. We'll make them fast. And for a primary weapon, let's see. Let's do the particle accelerator. That arc is fine. What are options? Auto fire. Can't do that yet. Shield piercing. Not yet. Or a heavy mount. No, we'll just go regular. So let's put 2 of those on there. So we have our offensive weapons. You can also adjust the nuclear drive. So, for example, you can add in for maneuverability. I guess these could be considered thrusters. They cost, again, space and cost. That's what everything comes down to. But can make the combat speed more. Armor. So here's where you decide if you want lightly armored, medium armored, or heavily armored. This mainly affects costs. So we're going to go lightly armored. And shields, you can also mess with. So you can make it just forward-facing shields, all shields, no rear shields. Let's go all. Special systems. That's too much. Let's see, what can... I don't want to put battle pods on there. We got 66 space left. So we can add another set of missiles. And more point defense. That seems like a lot of point defense lasers. There we go. So we have 3 missiles, 2 particle accelerators. We'll just call this Cruiser 1. We are lightly armored. Class 1 shields, no special systems. And then you can save changes. Save. Alright, and now we can kind of get a overview of what we just made. So class shields, ship attack is 71. Let's look at my based on my frigate. I mean, these just have 1 laser, 5 lasers. This guy is much better, but, you know, more expensive. All right, and we can go in here and update the designs too. So let's say we want to add a laser. This has shields now. Save it over that. Now this destroyer is a bit more expensive. All right, and that is kind of how ship design works in Interstellar Space Genesis. The hulls seem to be unlocked right away, which is interesting. Usually you have to unlock hulls, but, you know, they unlock them right away. There's a bunch of options, and we'll see in the next video, which will probably be about combat, how those options play out. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.